Well, it's November here in the UK, and the weather's changing, the nights are getting darker, and it's time for me to hibernate my tools. So, if you're from another part of the world, that might not have made a lot of sense to you, but in this area, the weather is such that tools will rust very quickly. These pliers, for example, have just been sat on my bandsaw for a week whilst I wasn't working in the shed, and that was all it took for them to start rusting. I'd normally put them in a drawer, but whilst they're out, they're very prone to rust. So what I'm going to do is go through all of the tools that don't have storage generally within a container or where they'll be exposed to the air, and I'm going to package up some of them and retain some of them for everyday use. The ones I'm going to retain are generally the lower quality ones, or the ones that are not made from steel. So the plastic and the galvanised aluminium and all that sort of stuff will be fine. But the steel will need to go away. Where I have tools stored in a wooden storage device, I need to take them out because the wood will hold moisture over the winter and cause them to rust. So now I have a lot less tools available to me for everyday working. They're still there, they're still packaged away, but they're not accessible as easily. Now there are some tools I want to keep out, and where this is the case, I need to take care of them. So I'll give them a clean, I'll make sure any rust that's already there is taken away, and then I'll add some oil or wax to them and try and get them through the winter without deteriorating too badly. And if you've got anything made of cast iron, again, it's very prone to rusting, so make sure you oil that up. Pines can be particularly prone to rusting, and often it's because the wood shavings have been left in them. So it's best to strip them down, take as much out of them as you can, oil them up, and then store them if they're not in use. So what I tend to do is put a thick layer of oil on and then cover it up, leaving the oil fairly thick, and then I'll remove the oil or wipe it off when I take the tool back out in the spring. Now these are wrapped up carefully so they don't bang against each other. Ideally I prefer them not to be in cardboard boxes, but if you are putting them in cardboard, try and put them where the cardboard's not going to get damp, otherwise you just ruined all the work you put in. It's also useful to put a label on so that you know where to find the tools if you are looking for them while they're packed away. And then within a week of me doing this, the weather changed even further, and we had snow in the ground and frost, and we're down to minus figures in like the 30s in Fahrenheit.